Hello, welcome in. How's it going, guys? We're back on the hardcore world today. We're gonna be working on some more villager-related stuff. Next stream we'll go back to the viewer server, but today I wanted to do some more on the hardcore world. It's been a while since I've been here. How's it going, Bun? Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing well today. But yeah, we're just gonna keep working on the hardcore world a bit. Let's jump on into it. So we left off last time over at the Necromancy Fortress, and this is where we're going to be working again today. I've given some more thought to the villager area, and I think I know relatively what I want to do. So let's head on up there and take a look. I like using the path. I know I can fly up, but I mean, I built this path for a reason. May as well use it, right? There we go. And then up this way and in here. Cool. So what I'm thinking, and we designed this a little bit last stream, is this is going to be our villager breeding chamber here. We're going to build this up a little bit. Hey, Pi, how's it going? Welcome in. And we're going to use some cyan glass and make this kind of like a tube going up to... probably not quite the ceiling, but we'll go up to close to the ceiling. And then we'll have kind of these little shelves with candles and little knickknacks on it as well, just to kind of give it a cool vibe around here. And we'll try and get rid of as many torches as we can. We'll probably have to keep a few, but we'll do what we can. Feeling better, but it's a slow climb back to normal. I feel that, dude. I've been in your shoes before. I feel sorry for you. But I'm glad to hear you're finally starting to take a turn for the better. Hopefully it's only a matter of time before you're back to your normal self now. But yeah, so we're gonna continue working on this a bit. We need some blocks, though. So what I'm thinking is we don't want to use stone brick because that's what our floor is made out of. So maybe we transition to a darker block. I don't want to use wood. What's this? Is this deep slate? Yeah, this is deep slate. So maybe we use tiled deep slate. It's a little darker than this, but, you know, a lot darker than the floor. I think that could work well. Still can't talk. It's annoying. Oh, man. Yeah, you've been out of it for a while. Like I said, hopefully you'll take a turn for the better here, and you'll be back to normal soon. Tile deep slate would probably look good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. But yeah, we'll try it out. If we don't like it, we'll try something else. Got a little bit of it here. We'll have to grab a bit more. I know I've got a bunch of deep slate down here, so... my dog is barking at something. I don't know what. Or who. More likely a who. I'm guessing someone just got home. My stone cutter's up there, I guess. Oh, wait. While we're down here, where do I have... here we go. Cyan glass. That's what I was looking for. Do I have any more of it? I could use a bit more. That's all light blue. Oh, cyan. There we go. Cyan. There we go. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The other thing we gotta do today is move the portal in here. I noticed something. I was racking my brains trying to figure out why this isn't centered properly. It's because I didn't build the portal in the center. I built the portal off by a block, so we got to rip that down and move it over a little bit. I remember this is one of the last things I was doing before we stopped playing on the hardcore world before, and I could not figure out for the life of me why the circle wasn't centering properly. Well, the circle's fine. It's just the portal that's not. So we'll fix that today so it stops bothering me as well. Stone cutter. Oh, I thought it was here. Is it down here? Or did I lose it? I think I may have lost it. Uh-oh. Maybe it's up. Aha! Okay. Let's get a few blocks going here. And let's get this party started. Okay, so first things first, let's replace these guys. Bun's on a streak. Oh, man. What can I dump? I can dump these. There we go. Cracked. There we go. Replacing stairs is always a fun task, especially trying to remember what orientation they're in. So I'm just going to take it a little bit at a time. So I haven't exactly had a lot of time to work on recording lately. I'm hoping to get some more done this week and maybe have something ready by this weekend to release on the YouTube channel. But don't be surprised if it's another week after that. Every time I plan to do something like that, something comes up and prevents me from doing it. So I'm gonna cross my fingers that doesn't happen again. But you know, if we follow the pattern, it's easy to predict what'll happen. Because yeah, I planned on today was my own fault. I planned on getting up early to do some recording before work, but I was just tired and I slept. Slept until I started work. So yeah, that didn't wind up happening. But yeah, I'd really like to get episode 1 of my my new series recorded. That way I can start streaming it. Because I don't even have to have it published on YouTube to start streaming. I just need to have it finished recording. I am off by a block. This was supposed to be one further in. Let's try that again. Oh, actually, this one was in the right spot. It was these 3 that weren't. Okay, cool. So that's our drop area for the villagers. Now we start playing with the glass. This is where it starts getting a little more funky. So we'll do the corners to start. Cool. Then we'll run across like this. Okay, and now we're gonna need some wall. Oh my, nope. Did not mean to look at him. Oh, where's my sword? Wait, leave me alone. Let's just float on over. I thought there was some water nearby. Okay, well, this will do. We'll just land over here. First, how's it going, Drave? Where'd he go? Come at me. I didn't realize he'd give up so easily. He's on the hardcore world. Yeah, he is. Watch, as soon as I get rid of this, he's going to come at me again. All right. But yeah, we're working on some villager stuff today. I can't rename a fish. Why not? Do you not have the points? It's out of stock. What? That's weird. Yeah, let me check this out real quick here. Rewards. Manage. Where is the fish? Really? It's out of stock? It's not showing that on my side. Let me try disabling it or re-enabling it. Aha, here we go. Unpause. Save. Alright, give her a try. There we go. Cool. Let's head through the nether. We'll get you a fish. I would ask you what you want it named, but I think I know. I've got a pretty good idea. You know. Okay. Let's find a fish. I see fish. I guess you get a yellow fish. Here we go. Drave. There we go. Let's drop him over here with these guys. Oh, another Drave. What do you know? Bobby Fillet. Drave. Raffle. Oh my god, so many Draves. Yep, Drave. We got lots of Draves in this pond, and now we got another. Cool. After all this time, you finally get your fish. Alrighty, let's head back. There will be more. How many fish have you saved up for? I know you've got lots of points since I haven't been on here for a while. Only 2 more? That's still quite a few fish. That's 6,000 points total. If you include the one you just renamed. Soon I'll have a new world for you to fill with Draves, don't worry. Oh right, I needed walls. And I'm thinking for the walls we want a different type of deep slate. Maybe if we go with these. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, cool. Get one of these in here. And then we run a wall right here. And we'll do that on all the sides. Doing some finishing touches for my exam tomorrow, so gotta go. I'll be back later for the fish. Sounds good, Drave. Good luck with your exams. That's not what I wanted. I don't need the flint and steel on my hotbar right now. And of course. Manipulating stairs is always a fun time. Okay, so got that in place now. Let's carry this up. I want this to go up decently high. So if I have enough points, I can rename the sword, right? Yep. I'll have to head over to my gold farm to get the XP to do it. If I remember correctly, it's like 30 some odd levels to rename my sword. But yes, you definitely can. Why are all of my things turned off? Let me fix that here. I don't remember pausing any of these. Sword. Here. Unpause. There we go. Should be available now. Alrighty, what are we renaming the sword to, Pi? The pie knife. Good name, good name. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to get to my gold farm. It's been a hot minute. At some point, I'm going to be rebuilding the gold farm. I want to move it into the actual nether and hollow out a spot for it, kind of like I did with the Witherskelly area. Okay, I know it's on the roof of the nether, so we'll go there first. Hopefully we'll just be able to see it from there. Because, yeah, it's been many months since I've been on this world, really. Okay. Oh, it's probably along this line. Yeah. This seems familiar. Yep, there it is. But yeah, I'd like to move this down into the actual nether and make a structure around it. We're just gonna save everyone's ears right now. Oh, they're already aggroed on me. Okay, cool. I also think there is something wrong with this farm. I don't know what it is, but the spawn rates don't seem amazing. Those will have to change. Oh, right. That's true. That's true. So, yeah, I'll have to think of something new anyways. Good point. Honestly, I'll probably just transition from using this farm to an Enderman farm. I actually don't have an Ender on this world, but I can easily build one. I'll probably just switch to using one of those for XP. I don't remember how many levels it is, so I'm just going to get 35. That way, if it is lower than that, we still have some levels to rename fish and whatnot. There we go. Cool. Let's get our sound back as well. Yeah, you actually have to kill them. So yeah, it won't be really an AFK farm anymore unless you have an auto clicker. But to be fair, I never really got a lot of gold from this farm in this world because I don't AFK in this world. So it's not a huge deal, honestly. Not for me anyways. Raul, how's it going? Welcome in. All right. No, it was knife. There we go. The pie knife. Cool. Let's head on back and keep working. Wunderbar. At some point, I really have to make a better portal for this area too. Going all right, playing some Apex. Nice. Honestly, that's one game I never really got into. I did play it a few times with some friends, but never really got into it. Actually, Pi, you might remember the person I was playing with. They were on Enigma. Do you remember Kiki? I played a little bit of Apex with her. Alrighty. Yeah, there's a reason that I put cooldown timers and stuff on the rewards there. I remember before I had the cooldown timers, I used to spend like over 50% of my stream going back and forth to rename fish and weapons and whatnot. So I raised the price and put a cooldown timer on it. Ah, miss. 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 I'm not rusty, you're rusty. There we go. Oh man, this is why I need more light in this area. I am me. Thank you for the raid. How's it going today? What were you up to on your stream? And welcome in, raiders. Let's get a shout out going for you here. I am me. TTV. Got a raid and run. All good, all good. And thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. But yeah, anyone who needs to raid and run, all good. appreciate you stopping in, but make sure to take care of yourself. Anyone who wants to stick around, we're on my hardcore world today, working on getting a villager breeder going in our new area. This is going to turn into our just villager area in general. We'll have our trading hall over here, our zombie area, everything. But yeah, let me take a quick fly out and show you what we're working with here. So this is my necromancy base that I'm building. Basically just a dark fortress of sorts. So yeah, this is what we've built up here. We've done some of the terraforming, a little bit of the detailing. Now we're working on some interior. We do still have more work to do, as you can see here. This is the original terrain that was here, so it's changed quite a bit, but yeah. It will continue to change over time. Oh. You're not a villager. Interesting. I seem to have caught someone. Ah, dang it. There we go. Let's just build up here. I'm not sure if I want this taller or not. We'll just, we'll do it as is for now. And we will take a step back and see how it looks. Okay, I'm liking it so far. So the other thing that I wanted to do, you can see this area is built out a little bit. I do want to have a little bit of something here. A decorative piece. These aren't necessarily the blocks that we'll use for it. I just want to get the shape down packed, and then we can work on altering the block palette a little bit to give it some more texture. But yeah, I was thinking something like this going up would be kind of cool. And then let's say this was the top. We'd fan back out a little bit. Let's just toss a torch down here so that we can see. But yeah, something like that. I think that looks pretty cool, actually. So let's build this out on all the sides. Like I said, not sure if I want this taller or not. I might want it taller. I know it doesn't need to be, but I'm just thinking aesthetically, how will this work? Deciding if I want to do the chandelier or not as well. Because if so, then I've got to do a little bit more thinking to figure out how to work that in as well. Might need to get a few more blocks here. Do I have more in my inventory? Oh, yeah, I do. We're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Oh, we're floating. Gorp, what up, Ryad? How you doing? It's actually not a bad height. I kind of like that. I wanted it to be a bit taller, but I think if it's a bit taller, it might look a bit odd. So maybe we'll cap it off there. Okay. In that case, we need more stairs, I think. Yeah, it might be a little low. We'll grab some. Dang, how did you know it was me? You know, lucky guess. Could have been anyone, really. But yeah, how you doing? Oh, hi. We got friends. Only 2 of them, apparently. The other ones are probably underneath. Okay, we'll get some more solid blocks and then some more stairs. We'll leave the other ones. Doing good. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. It's Monday, so, you know, a little groggy and whatnot, but all in all, doing pretty good. What's the best way to do this? Let's move this torch in so that we still have a little bit of light up here. I think the best way to do it is like this. Actually, let's cap this off a little bit. We'll do something like this. We know we need one over there. We want to replicate the stair pattern that we have at the bottom there. Okay, so start here. Then it goes in. Actually, I think we're in good shape here. Oh, but right, we've got to start from the wall. Otherwise, things are a bit wonky. There we go. Then we come back out. Oops. Jump back over to the wall. There we go. I think I've got this down now. There. There we go. Sweet. Okay, that is our villager breeding chamber there. We still have some more detail work to do, but it will be functional at least. Or at least once we do the interior of it. Okay, now we've got a little bit more thinking to do. So we know that. Okay, you know what? Let's do the things that we know first. We know that the villager breeder is going to go in there, so let's get the stuff to make that. Get some space in our inventory here. And back to base we go. Yeah, I think we'll be swapping out a lot of the torches for candles. I think they just fit the vibe of the build a lot better. Obviously, we'll try and hide lighting where we can, but the lighting that can't be hidden will be candles. Always got to check the elytra going up to this base. If it runs out, we are gonna splat. Now, I seem to recall... Yeah, here we go. I think that's all the stuff that we need for it, actually. Can't think of anything else we need. Ironclad, what's up? How you doing? this way. All good here. Just tired from teaching a 14-year-old how to mechanic. Yeah, that's fair. Intern, or what's the deal? Work experience for 1 week. Okay, 1 week's not bad. Honestly, even if he was like god awful at the job, it's a week. At least you're not stuck with him for like a month or two. Why do I do this to myself? I mean, it's a good thing to do. Okay, guy, get out of here. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to make my villager breeder. It's been a while. I know I need this stuff. It's a good thing, but I don't even know why, if he's gonna... Or don't even know if he's gonna stick with the job. Ah, fair enough. That can be a little discouraging, I guess. Oops. Does this not have Silk Touch on it? Oh, this is a fortune pick. I think it was something sort of like this. He's 14 and he's 1 year until he has to decide if he's going to study mechanics. Oh, okay. So you don't know if it's really his thing or not. Oh, wait a minute. It might be like this. Oh, wait, no. The pillows go into the center, right? Yeah, I think it's like this. Oh, man, it's been a hot minute since I built this. I don't remember. I think it's like that. And then kind of like this. Yeah, this looks right. This looks familiar. This is King Comedy stream, I see. No, it is not. How's it going, Teak? Maddie, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, there we go. Pretty sure that's how it's supposed to look. Then we just get rid of this here. Ah! Hydrate. Thank you, thank you. How's it going, Coffee? Void Muffins, thank you for the follow. How you doing today? Found out I have a chest infection. Ooh. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get better quickly. Gorp. We out here chilling. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, you chose a good place to chill. Alright, we don't need that now. Although the bookcases and stuff will come in handy decorating this room. And we may actually use some of the trapdoors too. Because I want to try swapping out the stairs for trapdoors. I like the stairs because you can see the candles. I don't know if you'll be able to properly see them with the trapdoors or not, though. I heard a gorp. Yep, that was coffee. Okay, so we have a place for our villagers to set up and breed now. I had to go to the doctors today. Hopefully they were able to give you something for your chest infection there. Had those before, I know they're not fun. Okay, now we need to get this functionally set up before we get our villagers in there. So the way that I was thinking of doing this, we gotta get inside. Is we will actually drop them down below floor level here. That's where the magic will happen. Now, I think below this is just an abyss. Yep. Why am I using a fortune pickaxe? I really need to figure out what happened to my silk touch. It's the one I should be using. Oh, you know what? I was probably collecting cobbled deep slate at some point. Okay, let's, oh wait. Oh, there it is. World Destroyer. I knew it was around somewhere. Okay, so now we need to build this down a little bit. Maybe we do that with deep slate bricks. Dump some of this garbage. And now we know for sure that it's down low enough that it's not going to affect the villager breeding rate too. There we go. Let's grab 4 stacks. And then for the floor, we'll just do regular bricks for now. If we decide we want to change that out later, we can. What are you working on? We are working on our villager breeding area. So we had it set up at our other base before, but now we're starting to spread out in the world. And this base specifically that I'm building is going to be for villager stuff. I forgot about the hole in the floor that I just made. Don't know how I did that, but I did. Okay, let's get underneath and just build up. Do you have some interior design you can show me? Not at this base. This is still fairly new, but I can head over to my old base. Or not old base, main base, sorry. To be honest, I spend a lot more time on exterior design than I do interior. But I do have a little bit of interior design at my my main base. And you'll see what I mean when I get there. Okay, so this here is my main base. Like I said, spend a lot more time on exterior design than I do interior for the most part. But if we go up to the top here, it's a little messy because of, you know, my shulker monster. But I've got a little bit of interior design going in here. It's mostly open space because, you know, it's a storage room. I want to be able to move around and have lots of space to dump stuff. But I think it turned out pretty well. I made this interior back in 1.20 or something like that. Whatever the update was that introduced the pottery shards. I think that was 1.20. And then, yeah, I've got some bookcases going along the upper level and whatnot. And some more storage up there for bulk storage and whatnot. But yeah, I'd say this is the biggest interior design piece that I have. Because, yeah, I spent a lot of time on the exterior here. I started doing a little bit of designing down here. Never really got very far with it. And yeah, this base here is totally outdoors, so there's no interior at all. Looks awesome. Thank you. And this building here is brand new. I haven't really had any time to do anything with it. It's mostly just kind of pillars and whatnot. I like pillars. That's a big thing in my builds. But yeah, like I said, not much in the way of interior design, but lots of design in general. And that's kind of a theme for a lot of the worlds and servers that I play on, is I've got lots of exterior, but little to no interior. Like on Pleasant Craft Season 3, I had no interior in any of my main build. And that's something that I want to get better at, is interior builds. The other thing that I want to start improving on is building trees. But yeah, I need to work on that. And I plan on spending a lot more time on interiors in my new world that I'm going to be starting soon, my Forever world. Oh, right. We were on the underside. Okay. Let's just get a little bit of height here. And get rid of this. Oops. There we go. And then we continue this down. Don't know how many blocks I want to go. Let's do something like this, maybe. Then we'll do a floor. Because, yeah, including that, that's 5 blocks. That's pretty good, I think. It keeps the aesthetic up there, and it allows us functional area down here. Oh, but does it allow us enough functional area? Let's see. Realistically, that's like 2 blocks of working space. I think we'll be okay with that. I think we're fine. But we do actually have to go down 1 more block here for the floor. Here we go. And we'll do that. And cap her off. So this is where all the baby villagers are going to fall to and await relocation. Do this for now. Actually, maybe a little lower so that it's less visible. There we go. Okay, so now we need some water down there. I think I'm going to make an infinite water source in here, because we're going to use water a few times in this. Ow. But yeah, I'll be doing up the interiors of all these towers here too. So all these towers are going to turn into villager trading halls. Just of different varieties. Okay, so we want everyone to be pushed into a general area. Let's get... Ow, ow. Gotta be careful. This is not Skyblock Kingdoms. If I die, it is over here. That's the other reason that I've taken a fairly long hiatus from this world, is I'm used to playing on worlds where it doesn't matter if I die. So, yeah, I've got to be careful coming back to this world. I only have the one bucket. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that side's good, that side's good, that side's good. Now, I think if we put a bucket of water here and here, it should all push to this general area here. Maybe not. Okay, that's kind of annoying. This is what I get for choosing a weird shape. Okay, brainstorm. Okay, I think I have an idea. What if I knock out these 2 blocks? I do something kind of like this. I mean, in general, I think it will work. I've just got to, you know, refine. Okay, what's the smartest way to do this? Maybe if I do something like this. But I build it out a little bit. And a little bit more. There we go. Then let's just, let's pick that up for a second. It looks a little janky, but this might just be what we need to do to get this working properly without having to fart around with it a bunch. Okay, so I would have to go a little bit further like this. Or a lot further. This is annoying. There we go. Now it's doing what I want it to do. Is this the floor? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have what we need now. Babies will float down in this general direction. How are you doing, King? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Just chilling. It's Monday, so, you know, a little tired, as always. But, you know, who doesn't feel that way on a Monday? How does it look from up here? Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. I'm okay with that. Cool. Okay, so now I feel pretty good about putting the villagers up there. Because I know that the babies aren't just going to drop. This Enderman is annoying me. Aren't just going to drop to their deaths. Now, the fun part is going to be getting the villagers up there. I've got to make a trip back to base for this. I think I've got some rails and whatnot over there. Because that's pretty much the only way I'm going to be able to do this. It's all uphill. I really like this base. I have kind of an idea for my forever world that will incorporate aspects of this base, and actually aspects of a lot of my past bases. I'm not going to tell you what the idea is, but it's really cool. I think you guys will really like it, especially if you're a viewer that's been around for a really long time. You'll be looking at it and go, oh, I recognize that. So that's something to look forward to. Do I have any more rails? Not powered. Dang it. That's what I wanted. Okay, we'll make it work with this. My Monday was sitting in a doctor's office for 5 hours. Yeah, that's 5 hours. Wow. That's a lot of hours. I'm guessing you live in the US. Alright. Oh, what am I doing up here? The villagers are down there. Oh, gotta itch my leg though. My eczema's been acting up lately. It's not fun. Okay. Villagers are over here, so I need a rail going all the way up. Oh, I didn't grab any mine carts. Dang it. Okay, let's hope I have some iron around here somewhere. Because I really don't want to go back to the base. I like the base, but... you know, you can only go back and forth so many times before you're like, ah, why? UK, Okay, well that's a good thing if it's bringing up the phlegm. It's not a pleasant feeling, but it's a good thing. There we go. Maybe I should have grabbed some more of those normal rails. I just get them up here, and then we'll worry about the powered rails. I'm sure I can find 10 iron in a shulker somewhere. Or maybe even in my ender chest. I might have some there. I'm supposed to be back at school tomorrow? Really? That sucks. There we go. Yeah, let's just drop them in here for now. Now let's hunt down some iron. Oh, my inner chest is missing. That's not great. I'm not just missing it, right? Now it's gone. Okay, where'd I put it down? All my rockets are in there. Aha! This isn't the one that I usually carry with me, but it'll work. I do have iron. Good. There we go. Okay. Let the festivities begin. Slabs. Actually, that'll be a good idea. Then this guy can't run for the hills. But I can still get in there. Uh-oh. Okay. Now, get in the minecart. There we go. Up you go. I know that there's other ways of doing this with, like, beds and workstations and whatnot, but I'm an old school Minecraft player. This is how I've always done it. So why mess with perfection? After all, I've spent like 10 years getting good at doing this, so would hate to have that hard work go to waste. Go. You're in here now. Let's get your friend. And soon to be more than friends. You will have many children. Here we go. Perfect amount of rails. Up you go, Buster. It's going to be interesting because a lot of the villagers are going to be desert villagers that I get. Some of them will change because of the biome, but the majority of them will be desert villagers. Alrighty. Now I've got to clean some of these rails up so that I can reuse them. Ugh. Oh man. The floor! I'm better off to just punch them so I don't destroy the floor. It's kind of painful, but it's what I gotta do. I figure a stack is probably more than enough. Actually, maybe 48, because then I have the powered rails too. I'm gonna need to use those to get them up to the top. Or, I guess I don't need to, it's just easier. There we go, I'll clean up the rest later. I am lazy. Cool. Now, up to your final resting spots you go. Okay. So, time to do this. Oops. Turning a corner, you gotta go like that, or things get real messed up. Ah, really? That's annoying. Fine. There we go. Let's do something kind of like this. Cool. That should drop them into the chamber. Definitely janky, but hopefully it'll work. Oh, right. There we go. I don't even know why I got this many regular rails. Because the majority of them are powered rails. There we go. Now I just gotta power them. It's a janky setup that's just gonna get ripped down anyways, so we'll just do something kind of like this. Okay, contestant number 1, it is your turn to go home. Good. Now I've just got to get in there and break the mine carts. No. Is that? Yeah. Oh, perfect. It's nighttime. Even better. Okay. Now you go home. Sweet. Okay. That was easy. Now I just have to do this. Otherwise, I risk them waking up on the wrong blocks. Has to go up a little bit higher. I'll be building something up here. This is going to be where I come up to feed them. Because this villager breeder is a manual one. I don't like doing the automatic ones, because if you forget to turn them off, then you just wind up with a million villagers, and it lags out your world. And especially if you're on a server, that's really not good. So I tend to lean more towards manual farms than automatic. Okay. Yeah, that's that block on the diagonal. They're all blocked. Okay, so they should wake up on the fence post. Now I'll just take down this temporary rail, and we should be good. This is the first time in like 1,500 days we've had a villager breeder. Because I tore my villager breeder down in and around the day 1,000 mark. Because it was in the way. Okay, let's go sleep and make sure this works. Alright, please be in the right spot. I'm going to bet I put the beds the wrong way. Oh no. Shoot. Alright, well, this is not ideal. Either that or there's a game-breaking change to this. Yep, get... Okay, I think he's in at least a good enough spot where I can fix this now. I'm gonna try flipping the beds the other way. It's been a long time since I've made a villager breeder, so it's possible that I just got this mixed up. But I thought the pillows were supposed to go towards the center. And then the only place that they're able to wake up is inside the breeder. Okay, well, the only thing I can really do is wait. Oh, ouch. Need to be a lot more careful than that. Okay. Okay, well, our villager breeder is built at least. It doesn't work quite properly yet, but we will get that up and running at some point here. What should we work on next? We could work on decorating the room a little bit. Or we could move on to the next functional area, which is this. So this is where we're going to zombify villagers, cure them, and give them their profession before we send them off to whatever hall they go to. Maybe we can spend a little bit of time planning that out too. So where are the villagers going to go once they're cured? Let's get some signs and some space in our inventory. Okay, crafting table. Actually, is there a different color sign I can use? Dark oak is like one of the worst kinds. Okay, spruce is a bit better. It's just so hard to see the writing on dark oak unless you dye it. Okay, that'll be enough signs. I don't have 9 towers, but I can put more than one sign in a tower if I need to. Okay, so what do we got? We got this tower here. We got that tower there, we got that tower there, and we got that tower there. That's the portal, that's the breeding chamber. So we got 4 towers to spread our villagers out to. Taking a bit of an aerial view here. I'm thinking this one right here would be a good one for our librarians. Or do we want a bit of a taller one for our librarians so that we can build up a library? And also we can put more than one type in a tower, because obviously like these ones are really tall. We're not going to use all of the vertical space for one villager type. Maybe that's something we can take into account too. Like, these 2 are stubbier towers, so they'd have one villager type in them. So let's go ahead and allocate this one for librarians. Okay. And then what other kinds of villagers are we going to need lots of? We're going to need lots of masons. Let's just list a bunch out here. So, librarian, mason, farmers, clerics. What else do we need? Weapons, tools, armor, that can all kind of go into one. We'll just do weapons, tools, armor, like that. Okay, what other kinds of villagers would we need? Okay, now I've got to look at a list of villagers. I'm blanking. Villager trades. Okay. We've got farmer. We don't really need butchers. Do we need fishermen? I don't really think we need fishermen, do we? Let me move this over here for now. Librarian, we got armor, we got toolsmith, we don't really need shepherds. Leather worker, that's probably something we don't need. Clerics, we got cartographers. Fletchers, those could be fun actually. Weaponsmith we got, mason we got. Okay, so these 7 types right here are basically what we need. If we need some of the other types, we can take care of that when we need them. Let me just get everything reoriented here again. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we have our librarians done. I think weaponsmith, toolsmith, armor, and Fletcher can all go in one. What else are we in? I think clerics would probably be a good one to give their own building to, but so would masons. Okay, so masons, we have stuff like brick and quartz. My man is grinding. How's it going, Play? Yeah, we are, we're doing villager stuff. It's the bane of my existence, but it needs to be done. We're just trying to decide where to put everyone right now. Okay, let's take care of the 2 that we do know. Okay, weapon, tool, armor, and Fletcher. Those we will put in this tower right here, let's say. This seems like a good armory. It's right off of the keep. Ah, can't spell. Armor, toolsmith, and Fletcher. Okay. We got those taken care of. Basically, we just gotta decide now, out of the 4 that are left, who gets their own building. It's not gonna be farmer, and it's not gonna be cartographer, because we don't need many of either of those. A few days I've actually rewatched when you took on the quest that I built. I took on a quest? I'm not entirely sure what quest you're talking about. But please do enlighten. Okay. Masons or clerics? Masons or clerics? I think we're going to go with masons. Oh, Reverse, what's up, dude? It's been a hot minute. Oh, yeah, the quest. You know, now that I have the context, it makes a lot more sense. I totally forgot that you changed your name. You know, I was actually just talking about you last time I was streaming, because we were talking about my previous hardcore world and how I died in it. And I died literally the exact same way that you did. And like, I was talking about that seconds before I died in that exact same way. Just didn't put my elytra on and fell to my death. quite the delay going on here. Yeah, it's quite a delay on YouTube. Twitch has much less of a delay. Farmer, cleric, cartographer. Let's do this. Yeah. It was not a good death, that's for sure. Speaking of not good. Okay, so farmers are the only ones that I haven't allocated. Could have been either Skyblock Death or the Amplified. I think it was the Amplified one I was talking about. I don't remember seeing the Skyblock one, actually. You know what? Maybe the farmers I'll just leave over at my my main base, since those are ones I do all the time. Or maybe we can put the farmers in here? Along the walls, maybe? Or we could just have them in here. Maybe I'll do it here. Hey, Rivers, thank you for the follow over on Twitch there. He's back. Yeah, we'll just do farmers in here. Cool. Okay, we've allocated the space for all of these guys now. We just gotta actually, you know, figure the rest of it out. But yeah, there's much less of a delay over here on Twitch. I am multi-streaming, so I had to choose one to have more of a delay than the other because my internet can only handle so much. I'll be upgrading to gigabit when I move out, but I don't know when that'll be. Yeah, hardcore deaths are really painful. That one broke me. Yeah, I believe it. Like, when I died, it was literally 15 minutes into my stream, and I was like, well, what do I do now? Because I didn't want to start a new world right away, since I wanted to do it for YouTube, and I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. But yeah, this here is my second hardcore world, and it's been going pretty good. Hey, looking for a chill stream to be in. How's it going, Carrots? Well, you definitely chose the right stream. This has been the definition of a chill stream. Think you found the one, Carrots? Yeah, we're just having a chill time. We're playing around with villagers, and we just built the breeder up here. So this is what we've done so far this stream, other than just kind of chat. And we moved the villagers up into it as well, so they're good to go. Let me just make sure that. Oh, there's only one up here now, isn't there? Oh, the other one fell down. No, that was the last thing I wanted to happen. Oh well. I like my excitement here, and there's here and there, but always need a chill time. No, villager. Yeah, we definitely have our silly goofy times here on the stream, but for the most part we just chill. We talk about Minecraft, we play some blocks. We like to build. Yeah, I built the villager breeder wrong, and I flipped the beds around the way they're supposed to be, and I was hoping that he wouldn't fall down before night when he got back into his bed. Looks like that was wishful thinking, so I'll have to get that guy back up there. The other thing that we've got to do that's going to be really painful, thank you for the follow there, Carrots, appreciate it, is we got to move all of our villagers from our main base over to our villager base here. I've also got to recenter this portal. I don't know how I managed to build it off by a block. It was driving me nuts. I couldn't figure out why nothing was centering up. It's because of that. My eyes! You guys haven't seen my my main base here either, so let me show you that real quick here. So this is where I've lived since basically the beginning of this world. And this is a base I like to call the Obelisk. I really like the view from down here. It's really awesome. And then, yeah, our storage room is in the top there. And then below the obelisk, we have our Arcane Rift. Big ravine that we built on stream together. Looks really cool with shaders, actually. Let me turn those on and show you real quick here. That's the button, yeah. Takes a second to switch over here. Cool. So, flying through here with shaders is really awesome. And then seeing the obelisk from the front with the shaders, I really love that as well. What shaders are those? These are complementary reimagined. But yeah, like I was saying, the other pain that we have is we got to move my my villagers from down here. So all of these guys here going down multiple levels. Got to go over to my new base. They've been here since the beginning of this world, and it is time for them to relocate. The Hall of Herm is moving. Bliss shaders? I don't think I've ever heard of those ones. I'll have to look at that. And then, yeah, looking over this way, this was my starter base on this world. My floating islands. I really like building outside. Wouldn't it be faster to rebreed them? Yes, it would be, but I got those villagers before the villager nerf, where you can now only cure them once, and any further cures won't actually lower their trades. So those guys are grandfathered in because I did them before that update. So they're all down to like 1 emerald each. So if I were to rebreed them, I'd have way worse trades. Specifically, the one that would suffer is my cartographers, because I have my cartographers all down to 1 glass pane for 1 emerald, which you cannot do anymore. That's just an impossible trade to get now. So these guys are the real money makers here, because I buy the glass from the librarians up here. I turn that all into glass panes, and then I can trade it all away. Can I get the new cape from your stream? I believe I have the reward turned on, yeah. It should tell you at the top of the chat. Yep, friendship discount, exactly. Nothing motivates someone to give you a better deal more than torture. But yeah, if we fly up to the top of the obelisk here, then has his personal Wall Street. Yeah, exactly. This is my storage room up here. I built this during the 1.20 update when the pottery stuff came out. So that's a big focus of the room. Same with the chiseled bookshelves. Being able to store my books and stuff up there. But yeah, we got a little bit of a shulker monster going on. We'll probably do a stream at some point to take care of that, because it is really out of hand. We got a guardian farm over there. Sis, I think that's how I say your name. I could be wrong. I'm almost definitely wrong, but thank you for the follow. I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry. But yeah, the other big thing that we have going on in this world here just spell it out. Fair enough. But yeah, welcome in. How you doing? You know what, I'm going to turn the shaders off. It's easier to see without them. we've got this big dig in the nether here. So this is a 200 by 200 perimeter here. And yeah, we dug this all out by hand. So if we look at our statistics here, over 1 million netherrack mined. It's rough. It took a lot of days, but we got it to this point, and it's still not done. We got to drain all the lava here and dig it down to bedrock so that I can do the build that I want to do here. Peachy, that's good to hear. Man, finding a nether fortress is harder than killing the dragon. Honestly, though, like, you know exactly where the dragon is because you've got the eyes to lead you there, and then you just jump through the portal. But you can be searching in the nether for like an hour and not find anything. Last build to show is our extra life area. Or, sorry, no, our subathon area. Glad to see you grind. Glad to still see you grinding. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've really not stopped at all. I've taken a few breaks here and there, but I never stopped streaming after Enigma. A lot of people fell off the wagon, but I was not one of those people. Oh, my headphones died. Can't hear anything. I've actually started playing again after a little while, making a 57 block circle. Can't wait, or can't imagine how long a 200 by 200 took. Yeah, and then that was dealing with the piglins and the lava and the ghasts and everything too. It was rough. Like, I want to say it took me a good 300-400 days in this world to dig that entire thing out, but I could be off. But yeah, this area here is our subathon area, where we put monuments and stuff for our subathon donors. So we'll work on this again during our next subathon. But yeah, it turned out really cool, I think. So yeah, all of our top donors are out here. Sage, Emmy, Rage Army, and who's the other one? Brett. That's right. Might need to copy the shape of these towers. Yeah, go for it. Then yeah, we got our other donors in here. And this area is still not finished. We're gonna do a couple thrones at the end here. A big one with me in the center, and then on each side we'll have our 2 highest donors. But yeah, this is the other area that I wanted to show you. This is one of our more recent builds, because we actually took quite a bit of a break from this world when we got really into Skyblock Kingdoms. Yeah, playing Skyblock, I was dying a good amount, so I didn't want to be playing on my hardcore world at the same time. I didn't want to get comfortable with all the death and then jump on here and just splat into the ground for no reason. But yeah, that is our world to date so far. Got a lot of grindy projects, that's for sure. The Ocean Monument took quite a while to do, the Nether project took quite a while to do, and neither of them are done still. It's a nice start, thank you. But yeah, you said you started playing again, Rivers? Are you playing on a server, or are you playing on a single-player world? What are you up to? Let's get rid of these rails. They're gonna annoy me otherwise. Unfortunate. Playing on a server, it's not a real super active one, but the world's been going for a while, so there's a few people here. Mostly IRL friends. Hey, that's good. It's good to play with your IRL friends. Okay, there we go. I got my blocks back. Well, if you ever need a server to play on, I do have my my viewer server active as well, so you're always welcome on there. Emmy plays on there still. Squished is on there. Trying to think of anyone else from Enigma that still plays. Dixie did play, but she stopped. She's transitioned more to GTA. PD comes on from time to time. But yeah, there's a few familiar faces on there. Those names sound so vintage. Yep, honestly though. But yeah, we have a good time on there. I usually stream on that server at least once a week. It's been like 4 years. Yeah, something like that, I think. Yeah, because Enigma stopped in late 2021, I think, right? Because 2020 is when I joined during COVID, and it went on for a while after that. No texture pack, no shaders, just raw Minecraft. Yep. I keep breaking the blocks. Did I get it back? Yeah, I did. Exactly, and the main... Oh, I got one rocket left. The main reason I like to play like this is because I know what I'm seeing is what everyone else is going to see. When you play with texture packs and stuff like that, especially when you do content creation, you never know if what you're seeing is what everyone else is truly seeing. So if I had something that made, for example, like Dire look completely different, and I use that heavily in my build with another block, let's say Granite. Let's say Diorite and Granite looked similar for some reason because of my texture pack. It would look great for me, but it would look horrible for whoever else is looking at it if they don't have that same texture pack. I'll use shaders sometimes to get like thumbnails and screenshots and whatnot, but that's about it. The haste is really getting on my nerves here because I keep breaking the floor, so I've got to punch these so that I don't destroy my floor. I use a shader, but on my hardcore world, I always build without. Yeah, and then after the project's done, I use shaders. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Like I said, for stuff like screenshots and whatnot, I'll use shaders. I like using shaders to get screenshots, but the build itself I want to see in pure vanilla. There we go. Okay, those are taken care of. Kind of doing a big digging project, but the sun's moving so much it's annoying with the shaders. Yeah. Oh, are you recording it, Reverse? You getting back to YouTube and whatnot? Not recording? Okay. Fair enough. Okay. We don't have a lot of time left in the stream, so we gotta find something not too major to start here. Maybe we can just spend some time back at base fixing up our shulker mess. If we spend like 10-15 minutes on that a day, then maybe we'll eventually get through it. Considering starting something new somewhere, but it'll be in Dutch for the funsies. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, because I remember your channel blew up at one point. I think it was from shorts. Oh, the 100 days video. That's what it was. Yeah, I forget. How many subs did you end up with? I know it was an insane amount. I really should have emptied my inventory before coming here. 10K? Nice. There we go, that will work. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, well, let's just start taking out some stuff here. Okay, that's a diorite box now. Making music has been fun. But the boat kind of passed. That's fair. Yeah, when you fall off the boat for a little bit, it's hard to get back on. Like, even just for me, like there are times where like I get sick or something like that, and I take a 1 or 2 week break. And even just with that 2 week break, I see a huge drop in my numbers. Like, that's basically what's happened to me now. I got sick and I was out for 2 weeks, and my average viewership dropped significantly. So I've got to build that back up again. Tis how this platform works, sadly. And there's not a lot that you can do about it. Yeah, consistency, man. Yeah, it's rough. Because, yeah, you'll be consistent, and then, you know, life will kind of kick you a little bit, and it's like, okay, I can recover from this, right? Right? Oh, I really need more storage. Like, where do I put Prismarine? I don't have a spot for it. Okay, I need a... Do I have an empty around here? Yeah, screw it, I'll just put it in there. Okay, wood. That's an easy one. Do we have any more wood anywhere? Sand, that's an easy one. Dirt. Did you also store the 1.1 mil netherrack? Not all of it, but a significant portion of it. Just because I was curious. There's netherrack, and netherrack, and netherrack, and netherrack, and wait a minute, there's more. Netherrack, 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 netherrack. It's everywhere. I think it's on this side too, yep. There's a little bit of netherrack over here. I don't know why I decided to store it. I was just like, why not? And, yeah, that happened. I find the amount of shulkers more impressive. It would be impressive if I didn't have a shulker farm. So yeah, I can't really take credit for the shulkers. Oh, those are planks. Because, yeah, I've got a ton of shulker boxes. As you can tell by my problems here. Stone, that's an easy one too. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to be building a new storage room at some point because, well, as you can see, this one, it was good, but now it is woefully insufficient. See? Outer room again. There we go. So at this point, I just have to go like this. Take a whole bunch of sand out. That way I can store stuff in here again. Oh, this is sandstone too. Yeah, do something like that. Building mine right now. Oh yeah, you were mentioning that last stream. How's that going? I'm gonna take off though. Nighttime for me. It was great catching up a bit. Yeah, for sure, dude. Feel free to stop in whenever, and yeah, shoot me a message on Discord or something if you want to play some games or whatnot. Cool. Have a good night. We have dirt too. That's right. Not moving at all. Kind of been a little stagnant. Okay, we got lots of planks around here that we can extract. Actually, it'll probably be good to have access to these. I'm always looking for wood. And I have to keep making more planks out of my logs, which are in short supply. But yeah, I don't even have space for all the different kinds of logs anymore, because there's just so many in the game. I could put these books away as well. Okay, I think I've extracted pretty much all the wood from these chests, so that's good. Okay, there's a plank in one of those chests, but I think I can overlook that. Okay, jungle, dark oak. Do I have a planks chest? Yes, I do. Jerry. At some point here, I just need to do a grind and refill some of these chests, because I used to have so much of each type of wood, but now my stocks are dwindling. I was thinking of building a tree farm like I had on Skyblock Kingdoms, but I only built it on Skyblock Kingdoms because it's Skyblock. In actual Minecraft, I much prefer to just play and, you know, actually mine everything myself. I found a mesa. Luckily, it was less than 5,000 blocks out, but I decided I'm gonna stay there for a bit. Yeah, that's fair. How long did it take you to find it? There we go. 2.5 hours. Oh boy. I'll look for a mesa once I get an elytra. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, you haven't gone to the end yet in your Forever World, have you, Meg? Gonna build a terracotta mine? Probably a good idea. I mean, you spent all that time finding it, you may as well. But yeah, we're just doing some chill tasks here until the end of stream. We're gonna be ending here in a couple minutes, so I figured there was no point in getting into anything big. Oh, wait a minute, why did I put that back? Stairs and slabs, lots of them. Can do a lot before the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing, because I don't know if I told you or not, but I'm actually going to be starting up a Forever World as well. Yours looks like a lot of fun, and I kind of want to do that now too. Because I like my hardcore world, but I also like not having to worry about dying and losing everything I've done. So I think it's time. Have a whole to-do list to complete before the Ender Dragon fight. Fair enough. Yeah, with the build that I have planned in that world, I really don't even need an Elytra. So I'll probably stay back from the Elytra for a while too. Actually, are there any more andesite slabs in here? No, of course there's not. Okay. We'll just do a mixed box. Kind of weird. I was thinking of doing the same thing like 1 hour ago. Yeah. Because, yeah, that's the thing. I really do like my hardcore world, and I love everything that we've built in this world here so far. But I know at some point we're going to lose this world. Like, whether it's tomorrow or 4 years from now, eventually I will do something boneheaded and I will die. So this isn't a forever world. It's a until I die world. Which sucks to think about, because there are some mega builds that I really want to build, but I really don't want to have to build them twice. Oop. Aha. Ban. Haha. Caught him. I might not even use an Elytra for a bit after. My idea is once I finished my Valley Town I want to finish my Valley Town before I can use an Elytra, which I will use to fly far away from and start a new base. Fair enough. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a lot of Swift Sneak. Okay. It's good to know that I have that. Oh, wow. This is very full. Why do I have 2 leather tunics? Why do I have a bunch of wooden hose in there? Where is... yeah, there we go. Oh, I've got to be careful. Fire tick is indeed on in this world. Okay, there we go. Well, that's the 2-hour mark. I think we're going to call it here because I am hungry. So, who is live? Who can we raid? Nature's live, Viking's live. Those are our 2 options. So, I think we're going to go with Viking. He's doing some hardcore Minecraft as well. Where is... Here we go. So, grab the bouncing derps if you're subscribed. If you are not subscribed, then grab the raid symbols. We're heading over to my good buddy Viking Pilot, who is on his hardcore world working on his ancient city build. He's quite far ahead of me now. I used to be ahead of him in day count, but now he's at day 4,000. He's been playing a lot more than me. So, say hi to Viking when you get over there, and I will see you later in the week, probably either Wednesday or Thursday, and we'll be back on the viewer server. So, I'll see you guys then. Have a good night. Bye-bye. I did not time that right. I forgot to hit the button. I'm a pro streamer, I swear. I'm just going to waffle on for another, 3 seconds until I can hit the button, kind of like this.